Prince Harry sat down with ITV's Tom Bradby at CBS News' Anderson Cooper before the release of his book Spare next week. The location where Harry's interviews were not filmed at the Montecito Olive Garden McMansion. It appears the interviews with the Duke of Sussex took place at the plush San Ysidro Ranch, where guests can stay for around $2,500 a night. The resort in Montecito, which once hosted Winston Churchill, who visited on a writer's retreat, as well as John F. and Jackie Kennedy, was also where Harry's wife Meghan Markle's Variety magazine photoshoot and interview were filmed. An hour's drive from Los Angeles, in the heart of California's wine country, the Hollywood Hideout has reportedly played host to Sandra Bullock, Julia Roberts and Gwyneth Paltrow. In Meghan's Variety article, the San Ysidro Ranch was described as a low-key old luxury resort with simple bungalows tucked into a mountainside overlooking the Pacific coast. It was also described as unpretentious, despite largely being occupied by wealthy people. It's said that Penguin Random House paid for the interview location as part of the book publicity arrangements. Neil Sean revealed a couple of weeks ago that Harry refused to be filmed at his own home for privacy reasons. He refused to film at his own home, yet allows photos of nude Archie taken by someone in a bathtub to appear in a Netflix series. There's been speculation that Meghan and Harry weren't the actual buyers of the Montecito Olive Garden in 2020. Many royal fans suspect that someone else actually owns the property, and that Meghan and Harry are just renters. According to Montecito, Santa Barbara County, California records, the sale of the Montecito Olive Garden occurred on June 9, 2020. The seller was Rockbridge LLC, which according to my Google research was Sergei Grishin, aka Scarface Oligarch, a Russian billionaire who at the time was going through a knockdown, drag-out divorce with his wife. Sergei's ex-girlfriend spilled the tea on this unsavoury guide to the Daily Mail back in 2020. There's totally conflicting information out there. Shows the property as a pending sale, another shows it as available, and another shows it as unavailable. The interesting fact is that the last recorded sale of the property was in 2009. That would indicate that the Harkles never owned it, and if they really lived there, were just renting. A few articles also report that the house was rented and they actually lived at Soho House and various hotels. They also apparently lived in Oprah's second property, but she's since sold it. It would explain why only one room in Montecito was used and photographed, why no one was in the house when Prince Philip passed, and the royals tried to let Harry know. It turns out Harry and Meghan rented a super luxury Montecito estate to film the Netflix series. We speculated last month about their ownership of the house, in which their new Netflix documentary series Harry and Meghan was filmed, but shortly after, the Daily Mail was able to confirm that the house indeed belonged to someone else. According to Dirt, the Montecito mansion that appeared in the show is about 3.5 miles away from Harry and Meghan's current house, which we know from glimpses they've previously shared isn't all that different from this house, design-wise anyway. Both have a beachy California cool quality, and they even both feature a chicken coop.